All right, this is a really short and simple, down and dirty text application shapes that you can do with Photoshop. The first one you do with a pen tool, and there's your pen tool right here under the burn and dodge tool above your type tool. And you want to make sure you have your pen tool set to a path. And with this, instead of drawing, you click your mouse. So wherever you click along a line or a photo or wherever you want to use, it creates what's called a path. And I'm going to go all the way around. I'm going to make this really simple. It probably will not align completely with my path, but since this is an example of how to do it, and then you can decide what cool things you could do with the path. I've used it for picture frames and other things. And I've completely made the shape. Then I'm going to turn to my text tool. And with the, you can see the path now with the squares. With the text tool, when it's ready, when you put it over the path, you can see it gets a little curly Q line on it. So make sure that you use whichever direction of text tool that you want. You can go horizontal or vertical. Usually horizontal looks better for anything that I've done. So now you can type any word and it's going to follow around wherever you put the path. If you don't want it to be words that look like anything, and we'll stop that for now. And I'll turn it off. Here is a path I made just with the letter J. So I think there's quite a lot of creative things that you could do with that one. The next one is even easier. With this one, you use your shape tool. And on your shape tool, you want to make sure that it's on shape. And you could use any custom shape. You could do a heart. Here's the custom shape. I don't know if you remember it from when we did this at the beginning of the semester. Up here is where it is right now, and it's on a diamond. But here are all your custom shapes. So you could use pretty much anything that you could fill in. I see a trophy, arrows, dog bones, dogs, cats. So whatever you do to draw your shape, there is your cat. And then you come over again and click on your text. Remember, you can change your text to any font that you want. And you're going to click inside the cat. Now on this particular one, the smaller the font, the better it fills your shape. So I'm going to go down to like 10 for the example of this and type in cat. Now all I have to do is copy the word cat by selecting it with my cursor, and Control C is copy and Control V is paste. And I can fill the entire cat with the word cat. Pretty simple. And when you're done, it's pasting a lot of them there. If you don't want so much leading between the words, you're going to come over here to this little box here and click that dialog tool. Now this is the auto letting in between lines. So you can come over and add a number. I'm going to start with something like 4. That's going to set the spacing to be pretty narrow. Select all my cat. Instead of auto, let's try it again, 4. It's not cooperating with me. Oh, that's because my number block isn't on 4. Right, so now that you see up here at the top where it's 4, it's very, very close. 8 might be better. So you can play with that until you get the spacing for it to be what you want it to be. That's the number 2 easy one to do. That's the shape. There's the outline. That I've done. There's an ellipse. So whatever you want to do with those are probably the 2 easiest ones there. There I've done a 0 shape and done the same thing as I did with the one that I drew. I came around the outside of the shape just like when I came around the outside with the J's. All right, the rest of them that I'm going to do for you are for those who have Photoshop and feel like they really like the text and want to try something more advanced. I've got a list of really wonderful tutorials for you to try. And this is it. It's up to you on whether or not you decide to go further with text for your graphic